Now that we have had a chance to go over sales orders and how they're created and what they're used for in the last video, we can start looking at the next stages of this job. So of course we have materials and labor on this job, so this will be a supply and install job. To be able to do that, we need to make sure that we have all of the products here at our warehouse for this job. Now we have a mix of stock status stock products on here and stock status special order products on here. So what we want to do is we either want to make sure that we have the products here for our job, and if we don't, we need to order them, and that would be done by creating a purchase order. So the place that we go to look to see whether or not we need to order products in for our job or not is going to be under the purchasing tab. Now the purchasing tab is going to show you all the items, whether they're special order lines, stock lines, and then also there's a section to show you your purchase orders and lines. So all the products actually that we put on this quote here are stock status stock, but it also will show you in this tab here whether or not we have available the promise of those. So no stock or special order lines that we need to order, but there's definitely some stock lines in here that we might want to order for our job because it looks like there's no available promise. So again, this would be the same process up top here. If there was a special order line to process, we're going to show you on the stock lines how to get to a purchase order for the items that you need some stock of. So I'm going to look through here. It looks like here's the quantity that we need, and here's the available to promise. So if we're looking at these products here, it looks like I got enough of line 1, 2, okay, line 3 I don't. So what I'm going to do is go over to the left side here, check this off, and what I'm starting to do is compile the items that I want to create purchase orders for. I'm looking over here, I need 1, got 13, okay, I need one of these, but we have -72, so it means there's lots that are being used up for other jobs, so I'm going to check off that. Need one of those. Need 2 of those, but we got 798 in stock. Need one of those, we got 3 in stock. Need one of those, we got none in stock. So click on that. And the next thing I'm going to do is go right over top here. There's a button called Create PO. So you're going to create PO, and what it's going to do is it's going to read everything that I've checked off over here, and it's also going to condense them if they're from the same vendor and put them on the same purchase order. So now if we look, those 3 items are off of here. So these 2 boxes here, the special order lines and the stock lines, those are all of the items that you have on your sales order, and it gives you the option to order it if you'd like to. You can see, of course, we didn't need to. As soon as you create a purchase order for it, it pulls it out of those boxes and puts it into the purchase order and lines. So what it does is it creates a PO line. You can see they have different PO line numbers. But what it's done, since they're all from the same vendor, is it's condensed them all onto one purchase order. Okay, so the next thing I do is I'm going to click on the purchase order, or PO, and it's going to bring me actually to the purchase order itself. Here's the details for the purchase order. First thing I want to do is I want to make sure that everything looks correct underneath the materials. So I'm going to look on here to make sure the quantity that I want to order is correct. Yep, that's all good. I want to make sure that the price is good. This is a place where you can go in and adjust the price. If maybe you got a better price from a sales rep, that shouldn't be down on your sales order already, but maybe you got it after the fact. You can change it on here. You can change it on the sales order as well. So I'm happy with all the prices on here. The next step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it. Okay, so everything's good to go on there. Now that I have everything that I'm happy with on there, I would like to send it to the vendor so I can place the order with them, and in return I'll get a order confirmation back from them. So first step to do that is we're going to go up to Juno Doc PDF here. Click on purchase order. So what that does is it brings up a PDF version of a purchase order. It's going to have all the information on the lines that we had on there, the quantity, the price. So again, you want to look through here to make sure it's all good. We got the job name on there. We got the purchase order number on there. And then we have, please send confirmation to Doug. So Doug at customfc.ca. So that all looks good. I'm happy with it. So next I'm going to do is you can either do attach as PDF or send as PDF. I click send as PDF because I want to send it directly as a PDF. You'll see that automatically we have it set up that the purchase orders will get sent to the order desk for that vendor. So you can, of course, if you would like to send it to your sales rep, you're going to want to click the garbage box and then add an email recipient. And you can do so by just clicking on that button up there. And then you can type in their email address there. But right now it's set up to automatically send to the order desk. Best place to send an order. You can add the email recipient. Say you want to add a sales rep in there. So just added a line. So you can add as many recipients as you like. Maybe you want to send it to the order desk and your sales rep. Your from email address, you're going to click your from email. And then there's a standard email template. So PO process request. That's just going to automatically do some stuff for you. It's going to fill in the email body. And it gives you a subject. So next we're going to do is make sure that you got this checked off, save as activity. So activity in Salesforce will show you any, it'll show you any activity, emails or texts that have been, that are related to that record itself. So there's a tab that you can go look underneath activity and it'll show you when emails were sent, who they were sent to, etc. So I'm going to click send. Okay, so that was sent. I can look underneath activity right here. Of course, there's a bit more information on production, but it'll show you exactly who it was sent to, etc. So I've sent the purchase order to my vendor, and the next step is you can see underneath this order information, this is very important that this is used. Very important because the more information you put into the system, the more efficient and the more help other team members can give you. It'll also give you the information. So you have so many different purchase orders going on. You can go back to look to see when stuff's coming in. There's lots of automation built into it as well. So I've sent that purchase order off, and I'm going to I guess pretend that I got the order confirmation back from the vendor. So the next step is of course, if you don't get that confirmation back, you have to bug the vendor again just to make sure that they got the purchase order. Sometimes it gets lost in their email, or they're human, they might forget to place the order. So if you don't get it back within 24 hours, you definitely want to check in with the vendor yourself to make sure that they received the purchase order. So as soon as you receive the purchase order back, you're going to get on that purchase order some information. You'll get an ETA date, and you'll get a vendor sales order number. So I'm going to click edit here. As soon as I got that back, I'm going to click in the ETA, and we'll go 9:15, and then type in the order number. Okay. So I'm going to click save. So now you'll see that the CFC's changed to confirm. The order is being confirmed. As soon as we fill in that ETA date and the vendor sales order number, it will change the status stage to confirm. That means they have confirmed the order with you. Now that we have the confirmed date and the ETA date, we can add it into our pickup list using this date and also using the date that it's actually required for installation. We don't want to put stuff on the pickup list. We want to put it on the pickup list and make sure that we have our stuff picked up 7 to 14 days before the job starts. But we do not want to pick stuff up early because it uses up space in our warehouse and creates some inefficiencies. So please make sure that we're using the correct pickup dates. And next video, we'll show you the next steps.